Welcome back to the channel. It is Reactions, Rants, Rabbit Holes, 420. Fantastic, fabulous features. Something like that. Cypress Hill, roll it up, light it up, smoke it up. I'm trying to upload that right now. So if it makes it, it'll go up in a few minutes. We're going to check out Corey Smith. Have no idea. Daddy's weed. My daddy didn't have no weed. He has a corn silk smoking story. That's the height of it. The acorn didn't fall from that tree. I was transplanted into his nursery. It makes sense. Different DNA, but same work ethic. Some things, nurture. Some things, nature. I don't know if my real daddy had weed. He was never around.
I was out in Daddy's wood shop, about 17 years old, stacking up some lumber, sweeping sawdust off the floor. Way over in the corner, I smelled something kind of strange. I looked behind a can of paint and found a bag of Mary Jane. I thought, what the hell is this? It threw me for a...
It's the devil's cabbage. Stay away. It's bad. That salad will. Of course, the song is 420 long. Thank you. Thank you, spirits of smoking.
I thought, what the hell is this? It threw me for a loop, had me feeling all mixed up. Cause Daddy always told me only hippies smoke that stuff.
Daddy was lying to you, and I like the fact that it shines like an emerald tablet of truth from its, dingy holding case.
Mary Jane. I thought, what the hell is this? It threw me for a loop, had me feeling all mixed up. Cause Daddy always told me only hippies smoke that stuff. Well, I knew damn good and well he wasn't leaning to the left, and he'd rather die and go to hell than listen to the Grateful Dead. The day I found my daddy's weed, I knew the truth and it set me free. That's when I learned this apple didn't fall far from the tree. I did a lot of growing up the day I found my daddy's weed. Now Mom was getting groceries and Dad was out of town. So I sat there on the workbench.
I would just like to acknowledge, I'm curious if the real pot smokers wrote this song, or it's just a shout out to pot smokers or the whole idea, because it's the trope, right? It's the munchie trope. Really? Does everybody blow their buzz on munchies? Do they? I'm just, it's just, it works. I think it's fun. This is fun.
And Dad was out of town. So I sat there on the workbench contemplating what I found. I went from feeling kind of pissed to thinking, what the hell? I got my mold out of the truck and broke off a little for myself. You're damn right. That shit was awful sticky. It had crystals on the leaves. Smelled kind of like a skunk and kind of like a Christmas tree. It might have come from California or maybe Colorado, but it was on a different level than what I was getting down the road. The day I found my daddy's weed, it's one of my favorites.
Wait. The hell it? Damn, I can't. What the hell does that say? Anybody knows what the album is at the 211 mark? I want to listen to a track off that album. I was thinking Dead, but no. And then I'm looking at the top with that like Egyptian cartouche or whatever that symbol is, and I noticed the artist got an ankh on his arm there. So I'm curious. It piques my interest as I look at a couple moon rocks and reflect on crystalline quality.
Well, then what I was getting down the road the day I found my daddy's weed. It's one of my favorite memories. But that's when I learned this apple didn't fall far from the tree. I did a lot of growing up the day I found my daddy's weed.
Man, along with my munchie rant, I've never smoked a big fatty and damn, now I need porn. God, I am so high I want to jerk off. Am I just smoking different weed than everybody? I'm very confused. I don't want to be vulgar, but too late. But yeah, I have never... God... I gotta tell you, since 16, 17, really when 18, whenever the hard years started, 16 to 18. Man, I must just be a different person. Cause slamming food into my face hole and other holes just never were. God, I got a different takeaway from life. Honestly, much more like, the Wayne's World, contemplating the universe. I remember, I was thinking about it because we had a big thunderstorm last night, a lot of lightning. And one of my best friend in this world, Rob, when we were young, we'd hang out all the time. And ironically enough, it never turned into anything but guys hanging out. I mean, I guess we could have went hunting together. We shot some birds and shit. But mostly we just sat there a lot. And this one summer, there was all these electrical storms. You get just lit up and watch the lightning and contemplate stuff. And I remember discussing lyrical content way back when. Now, I remember laughing a lot. But never once hey, dude, get out the porn stash. I'm so stoned, I need to see boobs. I just never had that experience. So I'm a little confused on this one. A yin and yang in the center of an ankh. There's nothing wrong. That's probably a very, very open-minded, Eastern-based philosophical foundation the gentleman has.
Growing up, the day I found my daddy's weed. I only hit it once, damn it hit.
Yeah, it's weird because you know what it is he found it in a garage. The song's implying, the apple didn't fall from the tree. Actually, this is really in line. I used to get high out in the shop a lot, and then I'd make stuff. Golly gee whiz. I never needed, speed. If you know anything about this speed group, they'll do some projects. I had a few tinkerer friends who were strung out on, the bathtub variety, Breaking Bad stuff. But yeah, I get lit up and want to make shit. Now this is all opinions for entertainment purposes only, because getting stoned and using power tools probably isn't the best decision for some young men. That was right up my alley. Give me power tools and creative process, and you can keep the munchies and the porn for whatever you want.
I flew straight to the moon and back, sitting in the yard.
I hate to stomp all over this one, but this is where them videos really get me. I don't have anything against either the munchies or the porn. Partake in both. I just don't mix it with the weed. I just want to be fair. I'm not indicting either of those things. Just don't know how it all works together. Now, if he stumbled into his, never mind.
And suddenly I understood why Daddy loved to work so much. When we heard him out there coughing, it wasn't from the dust. The day I found my daddy's weed, oh, it still gets to me. The little blonde-haired boy who used to bounce on his knee became the man out in the backyard, stoned on Daddy's weed. All mixed up on Daddy's weed. Daddy's weed. Daddy's weed. Stoned on Daddy's weed. Yeah.
Hey Siri, text Noah, WTF question mark exclamation point. You are grounded.
Done.
Also Siri, set a reminder to refill the snack trunk.
All right, I've added it to reminders.
Well, that explains the entire narrative I was confused with. Yeah, so this would be more like my granddaddy's weed, and so on and so forth. I'm a generation behind this narrative, because honestly, I can see if you're using Siri on a regular basis or Alexa or any of that, then, you're already pretty okay with the robots running your life. I didn't have any of that in my lifeline, in my timeline, in my youth, right? That's all so late that I don't ever have to be, wow, it's interesting and fun. I don't care that it's going to take over everything. So that explains the narrative. Honestly, if I did discover my daddy's weed, I would learn to hide it a lot better. So then I broke that cycle. It's like this. I drank all the clear booze, then filled it up with water. Eventually, they learned not to keep booze in the house, and the cycle was broken. I wouldn't leave unopened booze in a house if my kids were there alone. Why? They're not trustworthy enough. I wasn't. Why would they be? Recreating the same scenario seems cute, but counterproductive to growth. Just an opinion. Wow. Okay. I didn't think we'd get complicated weed reactions, but there they are. That can happen too.